Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know me, this is Robert from the $30 a week habit blog. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but the title of this post is Chase. And for those of you who are familiar with the film The Midnight Express, that's where this song Chase comes from. And anybody who watched NWA wrestling in the 80s will know this as the theme song or the entrance song for the Midnight Express, Beautiful Bobby, Sweet Stan, Loverboy Dennis. It's going to be a familiar theme this year on the blog. I will be chasing a lot of stuff. That is my goal this year now that I am finally settled into the new home. We're still going to have some projects to do around here. We got to rip up the house and fix the plumbing, You know how it is when you get a new house. It's just you're going to find one crazy project after another. But that's how it is. But guys don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about crap stuff. That's blog related, card related. So, without further ado, here's what we're going to do. I got a little row of cards in front of me here. Some ideas, some things that are going to happen this year. Stuff that's got to get done, stuff that's overdue, new stuff. And hopefully you'll stick around with me through the whole video. One of the things I plan to do during the whole year is post at least one video a month. I rather enjoyed the first one. I know it didn't get a whole lot of response, but I'm hoping with more time and more practice that my video skills will get better, and my speaking will also get better and maybe keep some people interested. So first things first, set completion. I talk about this every year. It's stuff that's got to get done, plain and simple. 64 tops, yeah, it's going to be done. I'm hoping I got 2 of the 6 that I need left in my checkoutmycards.com cart right now. They're already purchased. I still need the AL Bombers card and the Tops in the NL card, the McCovey or the Mays and Aaron card. Jeez, couldn't think of his name for a second. But first quarter, 64 tops, be in the books, post it. 73, that's the next one. That's going to be the biggest problem, of course. Mike Schmidt rookie is the major hurdle in the last 3 cards that I need. Hopefully, I can find a decent card at a decent price. The most I spent on a card in any of my vintage sets right now is the $65 mantle that you saw there. And I certainly don't want to spend more than that on a Schmidt rookie. That's the goal. 88-89 OPC, 1 card to go. The Brett Hull rookie. I'm looking to score one for about $20. Got a card show coming up, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend, second weekend of January. And I know there's a couple of dealers that have had them. I'm going to see if I can get one at a decent price and finish this baby off so I can post all the pages similar to the 87-88 post that I did a few weeks back. That also takes me to one of my projects for 2017 is doing as much as I can, getting as many cards as I can for the entire 80s OPC hockey set run. My opinion, probably the greatest time for rookies in my lifetime anyways. And yeah, I know the 70s had Sittler and LaFleur and Potvin and a ton of good rookies, but my God, the 80s had a boatload of great people. Howard Chuck, Lemieux, Yzerman, Gilmore, which I have here on my desk. There are a ton of great rookies in the 80s, and I really, really love all the set designs. So that's going to be one of my goals, is probably not complete them all. That's likely not going to happen. But to get want lists on the blog and get them rolling, even if they all are on the the last want list page, just starting out one. So that's going to be a goal. Look forward to that during 2017. One of the other things that I was supposed to do in 2016 and never even got around to doing was selling some of this damn shit. And pardon the language, of course, but this was the last box that I got in from our friends at Check Out My Cards, and you might be able to hear that. It's filled with the first 100 cards that I'm going to send to them. I'm hoping to get a few more out of the boxes that I have here in the room in order to get them sent, hopefully by middle of January, and get that started. Of course, it takes money. You got to spend money to make money. So, got to get 30 or 40 bucks together, get it in the checkoutmycards.com website, and get that rolling. And now I want to do a contest. That's my goal for the first quarter. I got what I consider a good idea for a contest, and I'm going to put you guys to work. I love reading good posts. There are so many good bloggers out there. I'm fortunate to be a part of a group of great bloggers. Not that I'm a great blogger, but so hopefully this comes out good. 100 cards, 100 words. What I want to do is I want to get 2 cards for 50 of you. You can enter by posting a comment at the end of this post saying you want to be a part of it. I'm going to go to checkoutmycards.com, COMC, buy 2 cards for you. As long as your want lists are up to date, I'll pick any 2 cards. Once you get those 2 cards in the mail, you're going to write a 100-word post on the 2 cards. No more than 100 words. Plain and simple. That's your limit. You can write about anything you want on the 2 cards. How happy you are that you got them. How big a cheapskate I am because I sent you 2 cards from the junk wax era. It don't matter. It's going to be 100 words max, and I'm planning on sending them out 50 PWEs. I want to get this rolling because the last 2 years I have been very poor in sending out envelopes in the 20s. It's just not going to cut it anymore. I want to get cards out to everybody this year because a lot of you have been so great to me over the years. I really do appreciate what you guys send to me. I may not get it on the blog quick. That's been another problem of mine. But rest assured, I've gotten cards from you. I really do appreciate them because I know you're thinking about me. So, speaking of cards I got from bloggers, Forestry Dave, you may know him on the Twitters, or Waxstain Rookie. Dave from Nova Scotia sent me an envelope not too long ago. That's the next 2 things. My Maple Leaf collection is very poor, and it is very unorganized. So that is going to be one goal, along with getting the Blue Jays collection organized again and into binders. Well, probably not even binders this year, but getting them updated on spreadsheets, making sure that everything is accounted for. Lord knows how many cards I have of the Blue Jays right now. The Leafs is the weak sister of my collection for my Toronto teams, and it really needs to pick up. So going to have to improve that. Thank you, Dave, for this Gilmore card. Great. And Dave also sent me a couple of serial numbered hockey cards. That is Semyon Varlamov right there of the Avalanche. Nathan McKinnon also of the Avalanche. 2 more cards for the serial number hockey. Insanity set. Thank you so much, Dave. I got about 50 or 60 cards from various people. Still got a whole bunch from Doug I got to post. Thank you, Doug. Sports cards from the dollar store. And Jim from GCRL fame. I know he's got a new blog. The name escapes me right at the moment. I'm sorry, Jim. But he sent me a bunch of Sakic's for my Secret Santa. Thank you so much. And he also sent me 7 or 8 serial number cards as well. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, Jim. Next, Allen and Ginner, 2016. Plain and simple. I'm going to get this done. The best part is, that's all I got. 350 card set, plus the numbers game 100 card inserts, 450 cards. This is all I have. I'm not buying any more packs. We'll have some fun with that during 2017. PCs, I don't know if a lot of you know, but I am writing a second blog. My player PCs, one card at a time. I am posting every one of my player PCs. Sakic, Tomey, Brett Laurie, McCutcheon, and Felix Potvin, doing them all one card at a time. Did just under 400 posts this year. The inspiration for how I write that blog, don't know if any of you watched Whose Line Is It Anyway? But they have a skit on there that I always loved. It's called 2-Line Vocabulary. I expanded on it a little bit, and I use 3 lines or 3 bullet points. I go over home runs or goals, prices on check out my cards, anything that strikes my fancy at the time. They're simple and easy posts. I try to have some fun with them. If you want to check it out, it'd be greatly appreciated. I got 12 followers right now. Another goal is to get that blog a little more followed during 2017. Thank you so much for reading my blogs. I really do appreciate it. 2017 is going to be my first full year in the new house in Florida. I got my card room almost set up the way I want it. There's still a couple little things I got to do. I got to get rid of a shelf in the closet and move my card racks into the closet so I have a little more room in the room. I can try and hang some stuff on the walls here. I'm going to be posting a lot more. The goal is 15 to 20 posts a month. Need to get close to 200 posts. I'm also going to give myself a little bit of a raise this year. You've heard me flirt with that in the past. $30 a week multiplied by 52 weeks is $1,560 a year, which compared to some other hobbies is still pretty cheap. I'm going to have some fun this year as well with that. I'm going to $2,000, just under $40 a week. I'm also going to chronicle it. Every penny I spend on cards, whether it be websites, whether it be card shows, whether it be packs from Target or Walmart or what have you. It's going to be chronicled right down to the last penny. Once I hit that 2 Gs, that's going to be it for the year. That's the plan. That's what I want to do. This blog was originally started on trying to stick to a budget. This year, I'm going to get back into that. Want to do it. It's something that I've wanted to do for a year now, but really never got around to formulating a good, solid plan. But that's the plan for this year. $2,000, not a penny more, and you're going to see every bit of it chronicled on the blog. Guys, gals, have a prosperous and safe 2017. There's a couple guys that just came back onto the blogosphere. Was very happy to see them in the last few days. As always, send me emails if you want to trade. I'll do my best. The email address, as always, is rmitchell6700@yahoo.com. Put trade in the subject line. That way it'll pop right out at me. I look at my email every day. So thanks, guys and gals. Have yourself a great year, and I will talk to you soon.